to Neighborhoods Up. I'm your host, Crystal Watson. I am excited to bring to you our show featuring the Police Athletic League, also known as the PAL. The purpose of the show, in case you're new, is to highlight the people, neighborhoods, and businesses in our community that make Wyandotte County a great place to live. The show Neighborhoods Up is part of Mayor David Alvey's initiative to focus on resources that will help improve the quality of life for residents, improve property values, and secure the fiscal health of the unified government. Today, we will be looking into one of several new additions to the community, the PAL. And later, you will hear a final word from Mayor Alvey. So, what is the Police Athletic League? Well, first, it's all about building positive relationships between officers and the kids of the community. I'm here with the director of the Police Athletic League, the PAL, Matt Thomason. Now, Matt grew up in Strawberry Hill and is a retired officer who has served 23 years in the police force. Matt,
Hi, Crystal.
Thank you for joining us today. I'm so excited. So I came here ribbon cutting day.
Sure.
And walked into this place and could not believe what you guys have done. Yeah. Tell me about this building, first of all.
It's really phenomenal. This is Old St. Mary's Church on the corner of 5th and Ann, 800 North 5th. So it was the first Catholic church in Wyandotte County. It started in 1858 and moved to this location, and they started construction in 1890. It was a church until the mid-80s, and when it got closed and decommissioned. It's been, it was more or less for the last 10 or 15 years, it's been unoccupied.
So there's beautiful stained glass, and there's some beautiful artwork here that was the mothers. You got to tell us about it. Tell me about the stained glass on the walls.
When the church closed, the church took the stained glass that was in the windows and repurposed them. They used them somewhere else, so there was clear glass there. So when I was talking to Vanya Soto about maybe doing some art classes and doing some art up here. She came up and looked at those two windows and she said, "Oh, I want to paint those."
Right.
I said, "Well, what do you have in mind? What do you want to paint there?" And she said, "Well, this St. Mary's Church, I'd like to paint the two mothers, the Virgin of Guadalupe, for the new immigrants, and the Virgin of Medjugorje and Croatian for the ones who lived here 100 years ago." And of course, I said, "Go right ahead," and they turned out they're wonderful.
All right, so talk to me right here. Let's talk. Let's chat here, because I love being in this. First of all, I'm in this boxing ring, everybody. I'm sure you see that.
Yeah.
Large ceiling here,
38
which you probably hear a little bit of our echo, but we don't care, right? Yeah. We're in the PAL here. Tell me, what is the Police Athletic League? Talk to me.
So police athletic leagues have been around for 75 years, and the idea is that police use athletics to interact with kids.
Okay.
At this PAL, we have boxing, we have a community garden, we have art classes, but conceptually, those are just a mechanism to get the kids in the door.
Okay.
So they interact and mentor with both policemen and community members, and we try to help things go right. So we have 2 police officers who are assigned here full time.
Wow.
Yeah. So all they do is they don't have to go to court. They're not responsible for 911 calls. Their job is to program around and interact with the kids of our community.
So do other police officers come in
Sure.
intermittently?
So their colleagues, their co-workers, other police officers come in and volunteer. There's several of them that have boxing experience, so they come in and volunteer as coaches. When we were moving a bunch of dirt in the garden, we had some officers come down and volunteer and help us move the dirt around. So it's been really nice.
So all of the work, or the folks that work here, strictly do it voluntarily?
Yes.
Wow. Now, I know kids will come in, so tell me, how do the kids even get engaged with something like this?
So all you have to do is come down and sign up. So if you come down between 5 and 8 Monday through Thursday, and you fill out a form, and a parent or guardian has to sign the form. But once that form is signed, they can come in and participate in the programs. And everything is always free for the kids. So we'll never charge kids for anything.
Free.
So
free?
Free.
They don't pay anything.
No, we want them here, and we don't want cost to be an obstacle for a parent to say, this is a safe place for kids to come.
Mm-hmm.
I can't tell you the number of parents, we've just opened, but we have over 300 kids signed up. We're averaging about 60 kids a night for our boxing program, but at least 10 parents have come in and said, it's just so nice knowing that there's a safe place for them to come when I know they're going to be safe. I know they're if they're here, they're not dealing with trouble or anything else.
Well, I know safety is important to all of us.
Sure.
But free. So how are we going to keep this building going, man? How are we going to keep the lights on?
Well, that's a great question. So we're relying on donations. We're applying for some grants, and the unified government has been very supportive of us. But at the end of the day, we need people to support us financially, so we can keep the lights on, keep the heat on, and keep doing what we're doing. Because I think a huge measurable for this is going to be how many kids we put in the police academy in 10 years. But also, how many kids are we going to put in the Ivy League out of here? Because we have a computer lab, and part of the concept is that if kids bring in their grade cards, and if we see that they're struggling, then what we'll do is say, okay, you can go. We have a tutor for you, so we're going to tutor you for an hour, and then you come box for an hour. So we want to put kids in the Ivy League. We want to put a boxer in the Olympics out of here, and it might be a female boxer.
In the Olympics?
In the Olympics, that's our goal.
Wow.
That's our goal. So, there's a ton of kids, there's a ton of athletes, there's a ton of scientists, there's a ton of doctors. We just got to help them get there.
So will you tell us again what the hours are going to be for this?
So we'll switch at summertime. We'll move to more summer hours, so we'll have daytime hours. But for right now, the hours for boxing are from 5 to 8, Monday through Thursday.
Okay.
On Friday, boxing is from 6 to 8, but it's for more experienced kids.
Okay.
And not beginners.
And you've got other programs too.
So the garden, we just got the cold crops planted. We got the beets and salad, and we got that in the garden just last week. Check our Facebook page or our website for when we have. Marcella had a garden workshop last week. We had kids here, and they were building insect hotels.
Oh my goodness!
So little boxes to help promote healthy insects for your garden. I guess they're super important to have a.
Absolutely,
so,
absolutely. Yeah. And then I hear you're going to have some bees.
Yeah, and so we'll probably within the next 2 weeks.
No way.
Yeah, we're going to have. We have the bees are there, but we're going to have a workshop, a beginner's beekeeping workshop for the kids. We hope to get them interested. And the great thing about learning how to keep bees is the kids will learn the biology, they'll learn the responsibility, they'll learn the deductive reasoning and the best guesses of what's going on.
Yeah.
But then if all goes right and the weather cooperates, they can have a product they can market at the end of the day, and they can learn the business around how you sell a product and determine if you make any money and price points. So there's lots of lessons to be learned from bees.
Well, and we can sell the honey.
Sell the honey. There we go.
And speaking of selling honey and bringing in donations, I know that that's going to be really critical,
Sure.
and I greatly appreciate all the hard work, because again, our folks are volunteering their time to be here. But
we couldn't do it without the volunteers that we have. We have a boxing coach, but we also have 5 or 6 people who come in and volunteer their time and coach the kids. We have volunteers that sit at the door to check the kids in. We have volunteers that help on our construction projects or raking the leaves. I mean, we couldn't do this without the volunteers that we have.
And part of that volunteer support came from this ring,
right?
So this is like a professional, you guys, I can really, oh no, I won't try that. But this is really something special.
Golden Gloves at the very beginning said, we want to support you. And they bought the ring for us and much of the equipment that's in here.
Wow.
It's top flight stuff, top notch stuff.
So we've got boxing bags over there, and those little things with the balls at the bottom of them. What are those called?
We call them body bags.
Body bags. And then we've got those things with the ball in the middle.
Double in bags.
I don't know what they're called, but it's fabulous, and you guys are doing some phenomenal work here. So before we close, you got to tell me, what do you want most out of this, Matt? I mean, I know your heart and soul is in this.
Yeah, I think that relationships mean everything, and from a police perspective, relationships solves crime. Also, relationships help victims, and relationships, if it's police work or work at General Motors or work anywhere else, relationships are so important. So I know that this place will keep kids out of prison. I know this place will put kids in the university. I know this place will help families have a better understanding of why things work the way they do or how things work, and that will be helpful. I know that these kids and these relatives won't be scared to come to the police if they're a victim of crime. And if that happens, that's great.
Well, that's what it's all about.
Yeah.
So I know, and maybe our audience doesn't know, but I know you're on the right track because you guys got a prestigious award.
We did. 2 nights ago, we were nominated. Well, we were nominated, and then 2 nights ago, we received the Historic Kansas City Award for Best Adaptive Reuse of a Space in all of Kansas City. So kind of the neat thing is we were up against other projects, over $50 million projects that had huge tax incentives, and this was a really organic grassroots program, and we won. We beat the big guys, and it's truly a great thing. To my understanding, it's the first project in Wyandotte County that's ever even been nominated, let alone win the Award of Excellence, which is the top award in that category. So
my gosh.
We know we're in the right place. We know that we have 300 kids. We have 300 kids a night, or 300 kids signed up already. We're averaging about 60 kids a night. We know we're in the right place. We know we're doing the right thing because of that, and so. Yeah, we're rolling along.
Congratulations.
Sure. Thank you.
Woo! That's tough stuff.
Thank you.
Well, you guys, I want to thank you.
Thank you
so much for what you're doing. All the officers, to any of you out there that were a part of this phenomenal place, whether you help rehab it, help bring kids in, or even just, doing little small things to make this place different and great for our kids and for our community, we thank you so much. Your support towards improving the lives of our kids, making this a safe place, we can't even put words behind it. So thank you again.
Thank you.
So next, let's just have a chat with one of the program officers who will be providing mentorship to some of the kids participating here at the League. Officer P.J. Locke is from KCK and started his career with the police department in 2003. He has served as a patrol training officer and has been a part of nighttime community policing and the SWAT team. Hello, Officer Locke.
Good morning.
I am so happy to have him with us today, and I am so excited for you. You are now a part of this Police Athletic League. How does it feel?
Feels great. Feels great to be part of something new that we haven't done before here.
So tell me, what has inspired you to do this?
Well, part of the inspiration is seeing kids in other lights than I'm used to seeing them. Used to seeing them at their worst moments on calls. But here they come in, they have fun, you teach them something new, you help them with whatever problems they're having here at the gym or at home, which is nice.
And so what are you exactly doing? What programs are you running?
Right now I'm more in charge of the boxing.
Okay.
And Officer Ashley, he's in charge of the gardening. And we both kind of work on art. We don't really know much about art, so we're going to learn as that process goes. But boxing, we have over 300 members currently. And we have 50 or 60 kids a night, and it's a full-time job.
So you're currently still a police officer, correct?
Correct.
And how long have you been on the force again?
I started in 2005.
2005. So are you like one of those officers that's been, your whole family's been police?
Correct, yes. My dad was a police officer here. Started in 72, retired in 96, then I started here as a police cadet in 2003.
So you've just got a family history of just being dedicated to our community.
Yep.
And law enforcement.
Been here my whole life, never moved out, went to Bishop Ward High School down the street, and still here.
Oh my gosh, we're so glad you're here.
Right.
So, I really appreciate, of course, and I know our community does, appreciates the work that our police do for our community. But this is something special.
It is. It's very special. It's seeing kids in a different light, like I said. And
Mm-hmm.
we can help them. I think we can turn some of these kids into police officers. We can turn some of these kids to like police a lot more, to be more confident with talking to police officers in the field.
So tell me, what intrigued you to just be a police officer outside of knowing your family's been a part of this?
Right. Well, just hearing all the stories from my dad, a lot of them were kind of cool stories. I mean, as a kid, you always want to play cops and robbers, and that was kind of the first motivation. But then seeing how you can have impact on people's lives, either
Mm-hmm.
small or old, you can do pretty much anything you want. You can help people that
Right,
need help,
right.
and you can give the community the service they need, and it makes you feel good. I mean, what you get back 10 times.
Right.
10 times. So that's why I'm here.
So on any given night, how many kids are here?
We usually get 50 or 60 a night. And
50 to 60 kids.
Yep, in an hour and a half, 2 hour time frame.
So when did we officially open?
The ribbon cutting was officially February 7th.
Yeah.
And we had probably about 120 kids signed up at that time.
Wow.
So between February 7th and today, we've doubled that.
So I've been here when the kids are here. It's phenomenal. You have to come down and see this. The kids are here. They're in the ring. They're on the side. You see women here working out. I mean, it has really grown in a short amount of time.
Yes, I don't think anybody expected it to grow as fast. We knew it was going to be big.
Uh-huh.
We just didn't know it would be this big this quick, which is a great thing.
And it's a good mix of kids, right?
Yeah, there's a huge mix. It's probably 40% girls. They're starting to come in more and more and more. So they're about to even it out with the boys.
So tell us, what are some of the skills that the kids will learn?
Well, we give them all hand wraps when they first come in. So we teach them how to wrap hands, and the wraps are theirs forever. So we tell them to wash them,
Uh-huh.
keep them clean, fold them back up when you're done. It teaches them responsibility, gives them skills. To hey, maybe I should do this. We teach them about their homework. We check on their grades. We ask them how their day is going.
Right.
So they'll learn responsibility. They'll learn hard work and ethics and all that fun stuff. And then we make some of them pick up when they make a mess.
Wow. And they do it, don't they?
They do. Yep, they don't have no problems with it.
So what's been the best part of this?
Just seeing the kids that come in not knowing much and then being shy, but now they'll tell us everything. They'll tell us everything
Really?
at home. They're getting better. They're getting stronger. They're getting faster. It's just nice to see them grow.
How have you seen some of your colleagues respond to the kids?
We have a few officers that come in religiously and volunteer their time to help teach some of the kids some of the basic boxing maneuvers. So it's them coming in uniform. The kids like it. They just love it.
Well, I appreciate Officer Locke. I hope you do too. We want to thank you so much for your dedication, and to all the other police officers that contribute to the Police Athletic League. We want to thank you for your dedication as well. You guys' continued efforts towards our community, it really is making us a safe place to live, and we appreciate you.
Thank you.
So thank you for all you're doing. We just want to thank our community as well. We hope that you all will take the time to visit the Police Athletic League. Bring your kids. So tell us, what are the hours and how can a parent get their child involved?
All right. Monday through Thursday is boxing, and we let kids in about 5:30, 5:45. They start coming in, and then they run their workouts till about 7:30, and then they're out the door by 8. And every Friday, 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. is the art class. And we haven't narrowed down we haven't narrowed down the gardening times yet,
Okay.
just because the weather
Yeah.
is prohibiting some of the plant times.
Right, right.
But our website and our Facebook page, we keep live updates on when everything's running and getting going.
All right. Well, we'll post that information for you at the end of the show. But Officer Locke, thanks again. We really appreciate you.
Thanks for having
Glad
me.
to have you on board here.
Thank you.
All right. In addition to the officers, I have the wonderful opportunity to speak with the very talented and beautiful artist who has done some of the artwork here at the Police Athletic League. Her name is Vanya Soto. Welcome to the show, Vanya.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
So I walk in here on ribbon cutting day and I'm looking at the glass on the east and west sides of the building. And I am like in awe because the pictures there are just beautiful on stained glass. And Matt says that you are the artist that did that.
Yes. Yes.
So you have to tell us what inspired you to do that. I mean, how did that come about?
Yeah, so he initially wanted me to just paint and work on the doors on the entrance of the building. And we're going to have a meeting, and I was just looking around and I saw the two windows that were bare. You know, they didn't have any color like all the other windows, and I was like, Matt, we should really do something about those windows. We should paint on those windows. And he was like, yes, I'm all for it. Let's do it. You know, let's come up with an idea. And he was the one that came up with the idea. Well, the church was called St. Mary's. And then we both thought about, let's represent the community here in Strawberry Hill and paint a Mother of Croatia in one, and then the Virgin of Guadalupe in the other one to represent the Croatian and the Mexican community here. So
Okay, so which one is which?
So the one on the left is the Mother of Croatia with the orange flowers, and then the one on the right is the Virgin of Guadalupe, you know, the Mexican Mother Mary. Yeah, with the green bell.
Well, I think if they were here, they would just think it's beautiful.
Thank you.
I really do. So tell us, you're an artist. How long have you been an artist?
I've been an artist for my whole life, basically.
Wow.
I've been selling paintings since I was 13 years old.
Selling paintings, actually?
Yes.
So did you do it out of your home or?
I just did it out of my home. I started with facilitating paintings to a Mexican restaurant in Tennessee, where I'm originally from, and I haven't stopped selling paintings since then.
So how long have you been here in Wyandotte County?
In Wyandotte County, I've been in Kansas City for about 12 years. Wyandotte County, most of the 12.
Wow. All right, so you're gonna have classes here, right?
Yes, I'm gonna have a class here on Fridays, 4 to 6, for anybody that wants to join us, and they're gonna be completely free.
They're gonna be free.
Yes.
Oh my goodness. So kids, parents, they don't have to pay.
No, they don't have to pay anything, and we'll supply with the canvases and, you know, the easel, the paints, and all of that. And it's just a way for us to give back to the community as a sort of kind of like a therapy outlet for the community, just to come and relax and hang out.
Now I have for therapy done paint by numbers. So I'm sure they're not gonna learn paint by numbers, right?
No, I'll definitely be teaching other different techniques, but it is going to be easy though.
Okay.
I'm going to make it accessible for anybody, you know, that kind of doubts themselves, or if you're more advanced, I can also teach you more things. So yeah, it's going to be just a little bit for everybody.
Now, have you done other art in the community?
Yes, definitely. I've done other murals. You know, I'm also a full-time just commissioned artist, so I do a lot of commission work for branding, portraits, murals, pretty much a little bit of everything.
Well, I am really excited that you're going to have this here. I think the students will as well. So not only is there boxing and gardening and all the other things they'll have, they'll definitely have some artwork and learn how to paint and draw. And I think that's just phenomenal.
Yes, I do too. I think this completes the center very well.
It is going to be complete. Well, you guys have heard it here. Thank you so much, Vanya,
Thank you
for all that you're doing and just the time that you're going to be taking to do this. Again, y'all, it's free. So we want to take advantage of that.
For sure.
All right, well, the gift of her artistry and compassion is unsurpassed. So thank you so much. We have concluded this show. We're going to hear a final word from Mayor David Allen.
Thank you for joining us as we take yet another look at the good people doing great things across our diverse community. The Police Athletic League at the Old St. Mary's Church here on 5th Street is bringing together young people under the caring discipline of committed volunteers and members of our police force. Together, these folks are building strong, trusting relationships, and on that foundation of trust, our children and our neighborhoods will grow stronger, safer, and happier. In addition to the Police Athletic League, the Turner Recreation Commission, Community Center, and Community Boxing and Fitness Center provide opportunities for families and youth to get healthy and stay active. As always, I encourage all of us to get out of our houses and into our neighborhoods. Let's get out to meet our neighbors in our schools, churches, our neighborhood groups, our clubs, and our parks, on our front porches. As we do so, we will find again that there are good people doing great things across all of our city and county, and I am honored as mayor to witness to all of their great work.
The Community Boxing and Fitness Center is located at 2055 North 17th Street, Kansas City, Kansas. This center provides several opportunities for learning and staying healthy. Community Learning and Resource Center, Community Boxing Hall, up to 75 people, computer-based tutoring for K through 12th grade, physical fitness, boxing, and youth mentoring. For more information on Community Boxing and Fitness Center, contact Marlon Nevels, coach and trainer, at communityboxing@sbcglobal.net or call 913-371-7676. The Turner Recreation Commission Center is located at 831 South 55th Street, Kansas City, Kansas. They provide a great number of activities the whole family can enjoy, such as archery, boxing, wrestling, aquatics, community garden, small room rental up to 36 people, dance, tumbling, fitness center, and so much more. For more information on the Turner Recreation Commission Community Center, visit their website at www.turnerrec.org or call 913-287-2111.